Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And guys, I just quickly changed the title just before I started here because, well, I just found some new info and things changed a little bit. So straight to the bat here, John Deaton. Wait, did I say live stream or did I say video? Well, I meant to live stream if I said video because obviously it's live. You guys can see me all right now. Hi, what's up guys? How you doing? So, John Deaton said, I believe the best move from Brian Armstrong and Jesse Powell could make is to start trading XRP again. It would be a good legal move and a great public relation move. Then Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, Uphold, and whatever should file a request to file an amicus brief in the SEC Ripple. There's two major things going on right now. So I'm just quickly letting you guys know before people go scream clickbait. Let's cover exactly what we're going to be talking about. First of all, there's this new rumor started by John Deaton. No, that's a lie. It's been a rumor that's been going around for a little while that Coinbase's best option right now is to relist XRP. John Deaton here put up a proposal and an idea, and to be honest, it really doesn't sound that crazy. But I'll cover that a little bit further. Then, second of all, there's one thing I shared over on my Twitter that a lot of people have been sharing, basically. It is this Coinbase article on their own website that refers to XRP, and where Coinbase is basically kind of promoting XRP as the middle of everything, right? In a really literal sense. This is the Coinbase official website, coinbase.com/international. Once more, coinbase.com/international. That's basically what this website right now is. And so from that perspective, they're pretty excited about XRP to explain it on their website like that and to kind of promote the use case for XRP to some degree, but more specifically to have this XRP to USDC connection that they have. Why? Well, because right now the lending protocol that Coinbase got sued for is basically a USDC 4% return lending platform. XRP having this connection to USDC, them both being tied in a certain enterprise to some degree, right? Or use case, whatever you want to call it, can actually be a really big benefactor in the lawsuit because, well, they can kind of support each other to some degree. I'm not exactly sure what type of lending Coinbase would allow just quite yet. However, if they were also to allow XRP lending or whatever, they have this connection with Ripple that a lot of us didn't expect they actually had. And once more, guys, we shouldn't also forget that Coinbase did question the SEC as to whether or not they could allow XP on the platform. And most likely the SEC advised no. And that's actually something which a lot of people don't talk back about right now, is the fact that, Coinbase told Twitter, I believe, that they're questioning on whether or not they should keep XRP listed. And I believe the SEC advised them, but maybe it was just an advisor in their own team. But I really firmly believe they said the SEC advised them to take it off. That's something people aren't giving that much attention to, but we actually should, because that's a really big deal if you think about it. All right. So we're going to be talking about that as well. Then a little bit as to how I find out that this is an older website, apparently. I mean, it's resurfaced now because of this article. And I have a ton of other news here, guys. I have like, let's say about 40 tabs open. So we're going to parade through a lot of news, guys. Hopefully you guys are all feeling well. Again, you guys most likely saw it earlier today. My channel got striked a little bit again. We luckily didn't get strike down, but we did get a community guideline strike. It's been taken away though, because if you get one of those, you cannot upload for an entire week. If that's the case, however, if something like that ever happens, guys, head over to my second channel, which is called 5 Minute Crypto, because I'm going to be posting a lot of updates on there. Once more, if something ever happens, I'll be over there. I, however, cannot use it as a backup channel, because if this channel gets deleted, this channel will be deleted too, I think, because once more, if one YouTube channel gets deleted, you are never allowed to have a YouTube channel anymore. All right, so I'm putting up the link there for my second channel. It's only relevant for if we ever get strike down for a little bit. But generally speaking, I think we shall be fine. And then I also have two new channels. We have a DustyBC Alerts and a DustyBC Telegram group. You might want to check those out. I'll leave links for both. Oh, I forgot to do it at the start. I'll leave links for both of these in the chat box here, and I'll put them into the description a little bit later. If you want to, you can check those out as well. Because, well, you guys understand how they work, right? All right. So first of all, there's this post. Fullerene saw it. I can't show you guys the post because YouTube will really not do good things with me. However, what it says in the background is basically one guy saying, there's this doubling your money type of website just want to quickly let you guys know, guys, every website that promises that they're going to double your money is fake 100% of the time. Then, again, let's cover the first and most important part of the title, John Deaton's idea. So he basically says that the co-founder of Kraken, which has let go of quite a couple of very interesting statements around the SEC lawsuit, basically, throughout the last couple of months, specifically when the Ripple lawsuit was just getting started. And, of course, the Coinbase founder, Brian Armstrong, it's best for them to start relisting it. Now, why is that the case? First of all, it will be nice for the price, right? We all get that, but that's not why they should relist it. They should relist it for a couple of reasons. One, to show the SEC that this is not their jurisdiction. And that actually goes a little bit broader than might meet the eye. So the jurisdiction part comes over the fact that they are right now ruling over something which the CFTC normally rules over, but technically speaking, there isn't any proper body that rules over crypto. It's just kind of a mix of securities and kind of commodities, futures, but there's really no cryptocurrency section. You might say, okay, maybe the Office of the Controller of the Currency, yeah, but also no, not really, because that does a completely different job. Federal Reserve, that's a completely different cake altogether. So it really doesn't feel within one specific bracket over in the US. Now, by basically coming together, bundling forces, what these guys could do is show, hey, we as crypto, we stand united, we stand together, and let's fight for basically a legal framework. Because obviously, even though Coinbase can't put the string on fair notice and Ripple can, it's still kind of the same premise of crypto right now is just not clear. And the rules that the SEC is trying to enforce aren't really there on paper. They're trying to enforce rules that are there for traditional financial entities that, again, are not relevant right now. And they're quoting sort of a law that does not really exist, or a law that shouldn't really exist. Point being, them bundling forces together and basically showing solidarity to some degree, it could really be in their own best interest for both Coinbase and Kraken, and again for Ripple. Just bundling together is best for everybody if they really would have pulled through. Because think about it from this perspective, guys. What if Coinbase actually relist XRP? Of course, the price will pump, but what will happen to them in regards to like a negative side? What can happen to Coinbase? Well, they can get sued by the SEC for what? For relisting a potential security? Well, only once more if Ripple actually loses the lawsuit would that be bad. But once more, guys, if Ripple actually does lose, do you know how bad that will be for Coinbase? Because if Ripple does lose, then Coinbase did trade a security in the past, and almost every single crypto that's right now on Coinbase will also be a security eventually, which first of all will really diminish the crypto space, which will lower their income, which will lower the way that people view Coinbase, that will lower the stock instantly. Things will be really, really bad for Coinbase if XRP is deemed a security, because a lot of crypto will follow, and it's just generally speaking bad. So once more, guys, I think you can all conclude Coinbase relisting is definitely not that crazy of an idea. It's not that hard either because, well, once more, I believe with the support of Coinbase and with all these exchanges, Ripple really can't lose, to be honest with you. And it would also be nice for the price. So that's just something to kind of think about, some food for thought. The more important part was actually this news that got really exciting today. Coinbase to use Ripple's XRP for remittance services. Okay. I'm seeing Pork Rin say Coinbase won't listen to Jeremy Hogan or anyone. They will listen to their lawyers, which is very correct, Pork. You're very 100% correct on that one. However, I believe what Jeremy is trying to do is actually not necessarily pressure them themselves to list it, because obviously they don't care what he's saying. He's trying to bring it to light that the Ripple part has more beneficial kind of, basically, it is pretty beneficial for Coinbase to actually list it. Let's put it like that. And maybe the SEC hasn't really thought about that fact. Coinbase hasn't really thought about that fact. That it's really beneficial for them to potentially think about XRP or about the entire Ripple lawsuit. It's really possible, guys. All right, so let's see. Coinbase to use Ripple's XRP for remittance services. I got really hyped when I saw this article. I was like, wow, really? That's crazy. And that's because this just went pretty trending, right? So this individual right here, let's quickly see it. Enigma the Apostle said, I'm trying to discover when this was published in Coinbase, and if you saw it in the past. If you did, how long has it been there? This freaking website doesn't make any sense. It states and assumes XRP trading on Coinbase, but XRP trading is halted. So, or it's a very old website, which shouldn't be published since months ago, or it's a new website, then doesn't make sense publishing it unless you have, okay, it's a very old webpage, so this shouldn't be published since months ago. Coinbase, the Wiz website, doesn't provide accurate info about the services you offer. He had one middle tweet here. No, he didn't. So David says here, in Brazil, you can send XRP to Coinbase and then convert it to other coin, doing the same reverse. That's not true, right? We actually covered this a couple of days ago. We went to check everything that was possible. It is impossible anywhere around the world to change over your XRP to anything else over on Coinbase. It is, however, still possible to withdraw it. If you guys say it is possible, please let me know in the chat box, guys. I'm always watching. But as far as I know now, it is impossible to change any XRP to any currency over on Coinbase. Enigma said, in Europe, not. Did you do it since January 19th when the trading was halted? Let's quickly see. No. I just started to use Coinbase in May, but since then they show you can send XRP as a currency like dollar. Well, point being, because I don't know exactly, the Coinbase website, which once more is coinbase.com/international. I'm so amazed that it has such a big frontliner. They're basically talking here about sending money internationally for free. Send money across borders virtually instantly using XRP or USDC. Coinbase is basically promoting XRP's service, literally claiming that XRP is better than Coinbase's USDC. It's very peculiar, specifically from the fact that this entire article bases it on the fact that you can, use XRP on their platform, which you can't really do. But, isn't it peculiar, guys? Isn't that strange? Isn't that odd? The fact that they never changed this, even though it's such a big headliner and such a big part of the website. Let's see. Chris says, hey, DustTBC, longtime viewer, first time chatter, quite a few days you've gone through. Yeah, definitely. Question. Can you ask chat what they think about the recent post from John Deaton pertaining to the SEC? I would rather not, Chris. Just because I want to kind of keep the YouTube section a little bit clean for right now. I'm not going to talk about the C word right there. I'm going to try to keep it as much away as possible because I'm not exactly sure what is harming the channel right now, what's keeping these things off. But I'd rather not take the risk for right now. So even though I do want to know the answer, I'm better off asking that type of stuff over on Twitter or just observing and coming back to this one in a couple of days when things have kind of settled down. But since the channel did get another strike today, I want to take a little bit careful with everything that we say. Once more, guys, not a financial advisor, not a legal advisor. I will never, I think, swear in any of my YouTube videos, unless you consider shit to be swearing. But I think, the F word and stuff like that, I will never use them. Never tell you guys to do anything dangerous. Just make sure you guys understand. I've read those rules, guys. I followed them all, but I don't know. All right, so once more, how to send money internationally with Coinbase. Sign into the account or create one. Confirm your recipient can convert XRP or USDC into local currency. Convert your desired funds into XRP or USDC, which again is impossible right now. Access your XRP or USDC wallet and select send. Enter the amount you'd like to send and the target wallet or email address. Let's actually see the footnotes. 6 says you can buy and sell crypto for fiat in the 40 plus countries where Coinbase has banking support. You can also send and receive crypto in 100 plus countries where Coinbase provides wallet support. The XRP transfer may require a destination tag. Okay. Very peculiar, though, guys. Now, some people mistakenly thought that this 2021 Coinbase here at the bottom shows that this post is also from 2021. That's not actually true. So when I checked the web, to be honest with you guys, I tried a lot of different steps first. I tried to look up how exactly to find the date of a specific article by looking it up like this and then adding some things to it. Didn't really work at all. I tried putting some stuff behind there, and again, it didn't really work. I was looking through a lot of different things. I went to the oldest option in the book, which is the Wayback Machine, the web archive. And basically, if you look here, you can see in 2019, one of the first options we basically have for this website is all the way back on April 2019. Or once more, guys, they're chatting about the I got distracted by some messages in the chat box. Yeah, thank you, Fullerene. Doing a good job, man. I don't think anything has changed in that time. Let's put it like that. Within these last couple of years since they launched it, I don't think anything has changed here. I don't think anything they've worked on basically in all these years, which does make me wonder how have they actually have a Coinbase number there as well. They don't have that anymore, at least. Oh, look at that. You also had they were promoting the support page at that time. Right now, they hate you if you look at the support page. That's also kind of funny. I guess they've grown rather heavily, huh? From that perspective, you have USDC, for example, the Pro, the Earn. This is the. They've grown quite significantly since that point. It's really funny to kind of see about it like that. See how much has changed in just the last 2 years from the international website on its own and the footnote, I guess, or the footer. Also the top part here. Look at how much has changed in that time. Products, prices, company. Prices, learn, individuals, businesses, developers, company. Wow. It's sometimes kind of funny to see. However, the point wasn't that a lot has changed. It's mostly that this has been going on since 2019. And again, Coinbase has a pretty good connection with XRP from that perspective. Then to kind of promote it like that on the website. It's a really big promotion, and they're even highlighting how it's better than stablecoin on their own website. Really big deal. I really, really like it. Now let's see, guys. Let's see what else we have, because I have a ton of stuff open here. Once more, guys, if you want to, you can check out these telegrams. Most importantly, you check out the DustBC Alerts telegram, because that's where I'll be posting every single time that I upload something to make sure that you guys get a notification. And I'm actually stupid because I didn't provide the notification for this video. Oh, Dusty, what are you doing? And by the way, it'll not have all my videos in there straight off the bat. I will post them all, but sometimes it might take some time because, well, I don't have a bot for it. You know, I don't have an automated thing. So I'm going to have to post in it every single time myself. But of course, that takes a little bit of time because sometimes I sleep. All right. Let's see. We have my own findings. All right, so let's move over. We got some Cardano stuff, right? Because Cardano, of course, had their big upgrade earlier today. I actually made a video specifically dedicated to the entire section and everything that went on. But basically, the Alonzo hard fork event was successful. They basically upgraded to a new entire, I guess, you can also call it platformer, right? Because right now, Cardano basically has smart contracts. The feature has been enabled. The upgrade has been done. Pretty cool news, right? Pretty amazing to kind of think about. Once more, guys, this is my second channel, 5 Minute Crypto. Solana community is sizzling with boisterous activity, which is a rather interesting statement. Solana's community has been buzzing with a ton of activity in recent weeks that are indicative of the tremendous growth that the blockchain is undergoing. Solana's strong performance in the recent days has seen it climb to the 6th place and set a new all-time high at $215. Events like the Ignition Hackathon and the increase in liquid staking solutions for the blockchain leaves the community ecstatic. And generally speaking, guys, people are really, really happy on Solana. I checked the comments section and people are really excited about the project, really excited about the community, really excited about the pace at which it is going. And I guess that's kind of obvious because the price, or most or the market cap and the ranking of Solana is still ridiculously high. Being a 7th crypto obviously has a couple of not advantages, has a couple of logical parts there. I mean, the community must be freaking huge to have a $50 billion market cap, and that's sometimes something I forget. In my opinion, or in my head, Solana is still this small crypto. Same thing for ADA. In my opinion, sometimes ADA is still, it's one of those undervalued cryptos. No, ADA is almost valued at $3. Solana is almost valued at $200. These are solid cryptos with huge market caps, huge projects. How was bowling? Well, first round went mediocre. I had to get back into the game. I haven't bowled in freaking years. Second round, only spares and strikes. You know, not a single miss, not a single bad thing like that. We did good. All right, that's the conclusion of it all. I'm pretty good at bowling. I don't really bowl. It's not really my thing too much, but I'm not even joking, guys. I'm pretty good at bowling. So don't try bowling against me. I'll beat you in bowling. No, okay, I'm not that good. There's a lot of better people in the chat box, I guess. Let me see what you guys are saying. Okay. Hey, where you guys are watching from right now? I see you guys keep talking about Seattle. And we have, you guys are talking about Thailand? Or Miss Thai? I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Let me know in the chat box. He didn't answer you and you're from Seattle? I didn't know what Fullerene said. Oh, he said, I asked Brian Armstrong earlier if this meant they were hinting at relisting XRP. But of course, yeah, I don't think Brian will. I don't think the Coinbase CEO will actually reply. I personally think so. But all right, maybe one day. Then CoinDesk chief insights columnist ridiculed for Cardano tweet. CoinDesk chief insight columnist David Morris was ridiculed for one tweet. Morris' tweet received more than 200 replies criticizing him for misinformation, and the journalist later tried to pass the tweet off as simply a joke. So, let's quickly see. It all started with Frank Chaparro, director of news at The Block, an online blockchain news outlet. He tweeted, "I got the weirdest DMs," while sharing a screenshot of someone messaging him to look into Cardano NFTs. Then more than half an hour later, David Morris, chief insight columnist at CoinDesk, replied with a tweet of his own. Quote, "I've seen this research. It's groundbreaking. Now only 8 months to implement a workaround to an architectural decision made 4 years ago that makes minting NFTs impossible," by L. Ron Halbert. I don't know exactly why that's a funny or interesting joke. I can understand here why he received a lot of criticism, because the Cardano community really doesn't accept this type of stuff. People don't like it, which I can obviously understand. That was that's kind of funny though, to see how he really dug his own grave for that one. All right. Let's see. Cardano price prediction will ADA hit $10. Personally think can easily happen. I don't really think there's too much stop in ADA. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that ADA can hit $10? I don't think there's anything really stopping it. A lot of people say, oh, it's going to be difficult for XRP to hit $10, ADA $10, Solana $500, Ethereum $10,000. No. I personally think we're just not, a lot of people are just not ready for that broader view. But Cardano becoming a $1 trillion crypto in terms of market cap, I personally think will happen too. It just takes time. But the fact that Cardano has just now only started to get smart contracts as a platform of crypto is definitely quite a feat. I also saw just this news, just right now. Coinbase customers up in arms after hackers drained their crypto wallets. That's always sad, right? But apparently in a recent article from TechRadar, it was revealed that Coinbase customers are very concerned following actions by rogue hackers to drain their crypto wallets. These hacked Coinbase accounts are then sold on the dark web for anywhere between $100 and $150, apparently. Now that is very interesting. But that's the problem with exchanges as well right now. You just can get SIM swapped. A lot of people can get SIM swapped basically, and well, there goes your entire journey. So one of the best recommendations I can give all of you, all right, watching right now, is first of all, if you have two-factor authentication, make sure it's actually Google Authenticator and not your phone number, or make sure you have two authenticators, like so your phone number and your Google Authenticator. Second of all, don't associate your crypto email basically with your normal phone number. Let me say that again, guys. If you're ever buying something online, on any website, or ever registering for a game, always use a different email than the one you're making your crypto trading account with. The reason I'm saying this is because some people out there are just lurking, watching to see when they can buy into a, for example, hacked database and get, for example, the Ledger database, look at all the freaking hacked email addresses and the phone numbers and try basically hacking those specifically. From that point forward, always be careful. Now, hacking into a Coinbase account, or for that matter, a Binance account, is actually really difficult because most people have some really big double verification, if you guys get me. But still, pay attention, guys. Be very, very careful. You don't want this to happen to you. You understand it? All right, moving on. This was basically just the IOHK or Cardano update notification. They basically just explained what the road was going to be from here on forward. But first thing that they basically talk about here is that for Cardano, most important party is going to be the end of the month here, where they have the summits, which, by the way, one of them is going to happen over in Amsterdam and another one in Abu Dhabi that I know of, but there's like 30 of them. Then we have the SEC opposing Ripple XRP request relating to controversial Howey test. This is just some fun stuff that we saw before. Fun is definitely relative. It's basically where the SEC filed their opposition to the motion to compel its answer to the interrogatories. It was basically just the SEC saying, no, we don't really want to reply to a lot of the questions that Ripple has. We covered it though, guys. However, I will make another video, I think tomorrow somewhere in the morning, where I basically covered the situation for Ripple, which is that right now as it currently stands, and by the way, guys, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you press the like button. It helps the channel out. Today, actually in a live stream, we had 500 likes in 30 minutes for the first time ever. However, again, my video got deleted and then things happened. But if you want to, make sure you press the like button. I'll make an update about what's going to happen basically tomorrow. For me, tomorrow is the 14th because it's already the 13th. For a lot of you guys, the day afterwards. Because, once more, it's a pretty big date, pretty interesting. And so I'll give you guys a really full explanation of what's about to happen to make sure you guys are all up to date. Then here's an entire list of news pieces. Let's quickly cover those. Russia fines Google for allowing eToro promotions. Major crypto platforms face technical troubles amid strong market sell-offs. XRP gets relisted temporarily on Coinbase Pro due to technical issues. Address activity of XRP increases near $1.10. Solana becomes more valuable than XRP. Amanda Capital announces the appointment of Mohamed Rasool, the new CEO. Thai regulator to revoke local crypto exchange license for Huobi. Scenario Finance acquires Cypriot broker Think Wealth. I don't know anything about this one, to be honest with you. I have no idea what this is, nor what this is supposed to do. Saxo Markets Singapore client onboarding jumps 24% in H1. Once more, some of these things aren't that important, but it's just a general overview of some stuff, so that's why I'm trying to quickly get it in. Panama introduces bill to legalize Bitcoin and Ethereum. We did cover that, and I believe that is it. Yes, there we go. All right, so one guy says here, question, if you get hacked for, say, okay, so Lewis, you asked me a question, which is definitely feasible. Think about it for a good second for yourself, right? Because you asked me a question, if you get hacked, do you get your money back? Just kind of read that sentence that you wrote down again, and if you still don't know, ask me again and I'll tell you the answer. But think about it for a good second, Louis. What do you think if you get hacked, if you get your money back? Just think about it for a second. If you don't know, once more, just feel free to ask, and I'll give you the answer. But I think you'll find out if you just read it out loud once more for yourself. All right. Polygon's impeccable recovery gives Matic holders cause to... Well, guys, Polygon has been going on like a freaking beast, guys. It really has been going on like a beast. Developer activity, huge. Mostly because NFTs right now are in just such a huge demand. And because a lot of guys don't want to move everything over on Ethereum themselves. They either want to use a layer 2 or they just want to go through the entire Polygon ordeal, so to speak. But NFTs really have been a big deal for Polygon, and it's really nice to see. A lot of people are staying with Polygon once they've gone into it too. And guys, I think the future for Polygon is extremely nice, as I've said a couple of times before. Pretty bullish on this one. And Louis, no, Rolo says, tell him, bro, he's clearly lost. No, he knows. He says, damn, it sucks. So, point being, if you get your account stolen, for example, well, whose mistake is that, right? It's not the exchanges, unless the exchange made a mistake, in which case they still probably won't pay you, but they most likely will do something to try, right? But yeah, if you get hacked, that's on you. 99% of the time. It really depends on the circumstances, but most of the time, yeah, it's like any normal account that you have, right? If your email gets hacked, you might be able to get the email back, but if some data was compromised there, that's on you. All right, $1,000 invested in Solana in January would be worth $140,000 today. That's actually sometimes really crazy to think about, the fact that if you just bought a little bit a couple of months ago, how crazy that would have been just now. And I mean, for XRP or ADA, or Ethereum for that matter, we keep talking about 2020 somewhere, or about the fact that we've gone times 3, for example, or times 4, times 5 from the beginning of this year. However, for Solana, it's times 138 in such a short amount of time. And that is sometimes mind-boggling, guys. 1,000 to 140,000 in just a couple of months. But Matic has also been one of my best holds for this year, though, guys, because I've been holding Matic for a good chunk. I've been telling you guys about it for a very good while as well. So it's juicy, but still, FTM and Solana, look at that, 140 and 110,000 with just $1,000 at the start of the year. That is insane, guys. That's really crazy. Ooh, Lobster says, my poor buddy sold 3,500 SOL because it wasn't doing anything. Heartbroken. Yeah, I get that. That's definitely a broken heart right there. One little thing that I usually do is, if I buy an altcoin, wow, I can't even say that. I just hold it till the bitter end. So I basically just commit to it until it goes, because I don't want to be that guy, right? You never know what crypto project is going to pop up next. And what I basically just make sure is that I have a little bit in every altcoin that I ever buy, except for Encash, because I really despise that crypto. Because again, guys, if you've been an avid viewer of my channel, you'd know I lost 1 Bitcoin, I think maybe 1.1 Bitcoin or so with Encash. Let me see. Encash crypto. All of a sudden, it's like a top 5 crypto, right? And I sold everything. Let's see here. I think the crypto is not worth anything anymore. No, it's not. It's nowhere anymore. So really, back in the bull run in 2017, I think. Let's quickly see. Yeah, my bot basically bought it somewhere, most likely at like one of these most likely we saw this price rise, right? So my bot bought it like right around here. It made profit once. So my bot basically whitelisted it, and then it bought it again and again and again, and then again and again and again, and it never basically recovered, right? So theoretically speaking, if I held on all the way through and DCA'd all the way to down here, I could have sold it about 3 years later at some profit. So I guess I would have been better off. However, I just sold it with a loss because I couldn't be bothered anymore, guys, to be honest with you. I lost 1 Bitcoin with this one. Wasn't that good, but I'm happy that I didn't hold through, because right now, all my cryptos made me some crazy returns. And if I held this through my 1 or 2 Bitcoin, I think 1.1 Bitcoin, yeah, that wouldn't have been nice. Just kind of thinking about that. Mr. Maloney says, have a good night, Dusty. Stop loss is added, ready for sleep. Yeah. All right, my friend. Good luck. Stop losses during the sleep, huh? Okay. Over on my Bybit, things are still looking good, guys. I am still looking to enter a new trade pretty shortly here. However, all I can say is just I'm going long, I'm going crazy, and I'm thinking of adding a little bit of extra leverage to it this time around, because once more we went sideways for a pretty interesting while. Let's actually see that on a 1 hour. We've been sideways since about the 7th of September, and we're actually still in that same type of frame. That's why yesterday I made a video talking about a potential breakout that needs to happen, because again, we're trading within the channel right now. People actually mocked it, saying, oh, you shouldn't talk about breakouts when it doesn't happen. I was kind of preparing people for it. However, I'm going to think as well, maybe I should just open a long position with some pretty nice leverage to basically get the move upwards once we get there, and have a tight stop loss maybe around this area to basically get me out of the trade, or maybe even worse, at around like the $1 mark to get me out of the trade if things go bad. But yeah, I mean, with the bullish narrative that I've put on XRP, basically the bullishness that I feel, I personally think it's a smart idea. But hey, everybody got their own thing, guys. Everybody got their own thing. Once more, not financial advice in any way, shape, or form, just my own opinion. And Bybit, by the way, is the platform that I personally use to trade XRP on, because you can trade with leverage, which I personally like. You might want to check it out. Links down below. You might not want to. Do whatever you think is good. And then last but not least, I have my Twitter open because, again, my channel had a couple of problems early today. And every single time that my stream lags for just a second, I get panicked because, well, that's basically what it looks like. But yeah, if anything ever gets taken out, you cannot upload for a week, which is actually very, very annoying. Hopefully, it will never happen again. If it does, though, guys, you can actually help me out a ton by retweeting this stuff over on Twitter, which is why I'm telling you guys right now, make sure you follow me over on Twitter at TheDustyBC, and be very careful, guys, that if somebody ever DMs you claiming they're me, they're not. I will never DM you on any platform. If I do, make sure you check the account to see if it's really me. How can you do that? Well, you check my YouTube comments, or you check my YouTube description, and if you see me linked to any of those accounts, you're all good. If you don't see me linked to those accounts, fake, they're trying to scam you out of your money, be very freaking careful. It happens a lot. There's a lot of impersonation. Be very, 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 very careful. Let's see, what did I have open? Oh, yeah, so once more, let me quickly share this these telegrams with you guys. So once more, this telegram right here is how can I call this? A notification, an extra notification, basically. So make sure you join that telegram. The second one is a telegram group. This one you can join if you want to, if you think it's a smart idea. Once more, I'll just be talking in there the next couple of days, maybe a couple of months, maybe I'll talk forever. I talk in there a lot, guys. If you want to talk to me in a group, this is your best bet. Once more, I'll share it once more in the chat box. The Telegram group right there. I use it every single day as of this point, since I started it. And let's hope I always stay active in there, right? So make sure you check the Telegram out. There's only 150 people in there. It's not that busy, not that crazy. You can be an early adopter of this Telegram group, which is most likely going to go, pretty crazy as time moves on. It's going to be a lot of people in there. So make sure you join, make sure you check it out. And I think we covered everything for today. Once more, tomorrow I'll post another update on what's going to happen the next day for the pre-SEC lawsuit. Guys, if you enjoyed it, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And, well, I'll see you guys again tomorrow in another update. Once more, make sure you have the notification bell on and join the notification group for some... Because the video tomorrow is not going to have a notification. I know it for a fact. Make sure you check back around like 2 p.m., maybe 1 p.m. Dutch time, all right? That's when I'm going to post the video. I'll also post it in the DustyBC Alerts Telegram, though. So if you want to be checking it out, make sure you join this Telegram. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video, again, tomorrow in the afternoon a little bit.